Hi guys, today is Friday, December 18th, and welcome to episode 42 of Knits and Stuff. My name is Alicia, and today we'll be talking about finished objects, works in progress, pretty things, and wibbly wobbly tiny wimey. First, welcome to those of you that are new, and for those of you that are returning, thanks for coming back. You might notice a slightly different view of the camera and area. I'm using a different camera today. We'll see how it works. I mentioned it last episode that I would try transitioning over to a new one so I don't have to do autofocus or manual focusing every time, but we'll see how this works. This kind of gives a very wide view, so I don't know, we'll see how it happens. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't joined already, there's a group in Ravelry. It's called Knits and Stuff Podcast, and there'll be a link in the show notes, which are at knitsandstuff.wordpress.com. So let's get started. Finished objects. So I don't actually have it with me because I already gifted it, but I showed the matching booties last episode. I also made a hat called the Easy Peasy Newborn Sock Hat by Carrie McKiernan. And I'll put a picture of it over here somewhere. I made it out of Lisa Souza sock merino in a purple color, two different purple colors that I got as a sample from a Knitmore Girl meetup. And I knit on US 1 2.25 millimeters. It was loosely based off the Easy Peasy Newborn Sock Hat, but I made a garter stitch brim kind of to match the booties a little bit more, and added a little button on it to also match the buttons on the booties. So that's my finished object, and that would bring us to works in progress. So I am still working on the Winter Sea Shawl by Liz Albananti. I don't know if I actually made any progress since the last time I showed it, but I feel like I worked on it because I'm trying to actually get this off the needle so I can move the cord from this project to my cardigan. Has something on it. Anyway, so this is the Winter Sea Shawl by Liz Albananti. It's on US 6s, 4.0 millimeters. I'm using my Addy interchangeables. The yarn is a Verb for Keeping Warm in Clover, in the colorway Beach Glass. And yeah, that's I'm about halfway through the second skein, roughly. So hopefully we'll get it done. I'll probably bring it with me when I'm on vacation, and I'll get some work done on it. So that'll be good. Oh, I can bring these 3 projects so I can get some work done on them. Good idea. So yeah, that's my shawl, and this is in one of my Silver Shed project bags. And yeah, so I'm also working on something I showed last week. Or not last week, but last episode. It's the Campsite Cardi by Alicia Plummer, and I also don't know if I've made that much progress since the last time I showed it, but this is what it looks like. It's a top-down cardigan, so this is just the top. Haven't even separated for the arms yet. But it is out of Miss Babs' Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Sycamore, and I'm knitting on US 8s, 5.0 millimeters, also on the Addy interchangeables, which is why, as you can see, starting to really need a bigger cord. So I'm trying to get that other shawl off the needles. But yeah, so that's my progress on the cardigan, and it's in a Needle Runs Through It project bag. Nice large box bag. So I think this was in my Pretty Things a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so that is 2 works in progress, and I have one more which is new, I think. I haven't showed it to you yet. Yeah, because it was part of Pretty Things, or maybe I did. I might have already started it. So, well, I'll show it to you anyway. again. So this is, it's actually a half finished object because I have a sock. Should have brought my sock blockers out here. But this is a vanilla sock. It's based off the Knit More Girls vanilla sock pattern by Jasmine Canty. It's in Query Fiber Self-Striping Sock Yarn 75/25 Merino Nylon in the colorway Menorah, and this came as part of a set with a themed bag from the Purple Girl, and some self-striping yarn and some stitch markers, which I don't have on me right now, and yeah, just the stitch markers, the yarn in the bag. So I'm making these for my friend for Hanukkah / Christmas. She kind of celebrates both, but mainly Hanukkah, I guess. So I'm late because I think Hanukkah just ended, but that's okay. So I finished one sock, and this is the second one. So these are on US 1's 2.25 millimeters, my signature double point needles, and I'm using the Knit More Girls vanilla pattern, but I'm only I changed the length of the rib. I think I'm only doing an inch or so of the rib, and I'm knitting 64 stitches around instead of I think the 58 that Jasmine calls for. And I made the heel somewhere in between the two options that she has for the length for the heel flap. And then I think that's pretty much it for the modifications. Yeah, so that is my progress on this sock, and I'm really loving, like, look at these colors, they're so pretty. I really like them, so I kind of wish I could keep these for myself, but that's okay. I have the Christmas kit too, with the Christmas themed colors. This also self-striping yarn, so I might keep that one instead for myself at least, so I can have some fun stripy socks. But these colors are just so pretty, so I'm already jealous of the present. But hopefully she will like them and get a lot of use out of them. So yeah, that is all my works in progress. So that would bring us to pretty things, which I have a lot of this week for this episode, and I'm going to try not to crinkle too much, but Pigeon Studios, they've been listing a lot of well, I guess she's been kind of clearing out her studio, so she's been listing a lot of older skeins from her inventory, or stuff that's been either lying around or wasn't colored or didn't dye the way she wanted it to, or just little random stuff that's been lying around that she's gotten rid of. So I picked up a lot of silk yarn from her because it was so pretty when I saw it. So the first one that I got is rustic silk lace in this dark gray charcoal color, and I was thinking, I think I have a good amount of yardage in this. I might make a light cardigan out of it, but I don't know. I also kind of want to make a lace shawl, so I might do that as well. We'll see. But it's so pretty, and I think it's 100% silk, so maybe. But because it's really delicate, so I don't actually know how well it would hold up as a cardigan. So I might end up having to do a shawl with it anyway. But it's really pretty, and I'm excited to knit with it. And then, in a separate listing, a couple of days later, I picked up more rustic silk lace. So I've got, I won't pull all of them out, I guess. This minty color. I also got 3 skeins of this, which actually reminds me of, I had a fiber company, Tara, in, I think it's like an Aran weight yarn, in this almost like exact same colorway. So, yeah, very similar, similar dyeing for that. So, yeah, that's the minty color that I got. And then, I'm really glad I have a table in front of me. And then there was a set of 4 that came together, and 2 of them were this teal, also silk lace, and then 2 of them were these. Actually, I'll keep them out together. It's not too crinkly right now, but so they came in this set of 4 with this denim blue and this wine purple, and then these two teals. So they looked really nice together. I might make some sort of stripey thing or something. I don't know. We'll see. And then put these back in the bag. We got some rusted silk worsted, which also came in a set of 3. You can probably see all of this over here. But so this is the worsted, and there's this blue, black, and another winey burgundy kind of purple. So these colors are also really pretty together, and would make some pretty like striped cowl or something. I don't know. I'm excited to use it. I don't think I've ever really knit anything out of 100% silk or anything with that high of a silk content in them. So it should be interesting to see. But yeah, so that is Pretty Things. I'll try not to move that out of the way before, and then try not to do any more crinkling. Okay, so that would bring us to Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey. So I have a couple things before I get, well, I don't have too much to say about the episodes, but before I get to the 2 episodes that I watched last, I'm going to show my early Christmas gift. So this is a loot crate. It's a special edition one that's specific for Doctor Who, and my boyfriend got this for me for an early Christmas gift. And it actually came inside out. So this box was just a regular shipping box on the outside, and then when you flipped it around, it turned into the TARDIS. So that's exciting. And then I'm going to show what's inside. So if you guys don't care about Doctor Who, that's all I'm going to be talking about for the rest of the show. So yeah, if you want to sign off now, that's fine. I'll see you guys next time. But yeah, this will be all Doctor Who stuff inside this loot crate. So let me show this. I actually don't have a preview of what my camera is seeing right now, so I have no idea what I'm showing you or what it looks like on the camera. But so this is it's a special edition or limited edition crate from Loot Crate. And if you don't know, Loot Crate is another one of those box services where you can get a box of goodies delivered to you monthly, or the Loot Crate's monthly, but or I think you can like sign up for it every month, and then but it's similar to something like Birchbox or Graze or anything where you're subscribing to a box deliveries. So this is full of usually nerdy themed goodies. And this one's all Doctor Who. So let's see what's inside. So the first thing is this shirt, which is adorable. It says "Don't look at me," and it's got a weeping angel on it. It's so cute. So that is the shirt that came in it. There's also, this is probably going to be kind of loud. I'll try and see if I can lower the volume, but it's a Doctor Who voice keychain. So when you press some of the buttons, they make noise. So that's fun. There's also some Cyberman noise and K9. Yeah, so those are fun. Hopefully I'll be able to lower the volume of that so it didn't get too loud. It also came with some police box sprinkles. So I'm gonna have a Doctor Who party and make some cupcakes or something and put sprinkles on top. And apparently this is by Geeky Hostess, and I feel like I should look into that more because it seems like they would have a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, so that sprinkles, and then I got the 12th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. which I have one that's almost exactly the same as this, but it's actually supposed to be the 11th Doctor's screwdriver. So I think there's some slight differences in this one. So if you have the Matt Smith one, where it's just the normal screwdriver where you press a button and it flips open to look like this, and then in the bottom there's a little red button. I think this one you actually flick out to open, and then and then you can touch it to activate the sounds, and you can remove the power cord. I'm not sure what that does. And let's see what else is in here. We have a Titan vinyl figure of Peter Capaldi, his doctor. I think I have a smaller version of a special 10th Doctor in a tuxedo that was from Comic-Con. So I do have a couple of Titan figures, but yeah, this is Peter Capaldi, and and this is just the card that came with it. Oh, this is cute. On the back they have all the doctors. And then they show you what comes inside. And if you were really lucky, you could get a special Dalek sculpture. So that was only in 25 of the 10,000 boxes. So super rare. And then the last thing in here is a Doctor Who comic. So that's that. I don't know. I feel like I should open this. I feel like it's not that rare where I need to keep it sealed. But I haven't yet. So yeah, looks like it's another adventure with, you know, it looks like Clara, kind of, but it might not be. So, but yeah, that's my my loot crate. I'll put the stuff back later, but hopefully this isn't blocking too much of the view. I know with the wide lens it's going to be, you're going to be able to see a lot. So anyway, so that is that. So now on to the episodes that I watched. Season 9, episodes 7 and 8. I think that's right. Yeah, 7 and 8. I'll put up a little spoiler messages if you don't want to hear spoilers from those episodes, although by now you've probably already seen them because I'm way behind. I think the season finale already happened, so yeah. But yeah, so the 2 episodes I watched was another 2-parter, the Zygon Invasion and the Zygon Inversion. I've already talked a little bit about how I feel about the 2-parters. It seems like we've had a lot this season, and some of them it makes sense. Actually, most of them they've handled the 2 parts pretty well, but it just seems like so much is the world is ending kind of thing, which I guess they kind of all are. But this one was more like the world is under attack kind of thing instead of specific areas. So, but I actually really liked the 2 episodes. I like how they brought Osgood back, and because we did see Missy kill her in last season, and then we were like, oh no, Osgood, but then we totally forgot, or at least I totally forgot, that there was a Zygon version of her, or whichever, there was a second version of her, and during the whole episodes, the 2 episodes, they don't say which one she is, which was bothering me the whole time. It's like, which one is she? And then she kept saying it doesn't matter, I'm Osgood. So that was an interesting theme they had going. But the premise was basically that the Zygons were hiding among us, among humans on Earth, peacefully until there were a few rebel Zygons that decided they didn't want to hide anymore, and they were gonna attack anyone that was a traitor, basically, which would have been like the humans, and then the people that wanted to stay human, or force the Zygons that wanted to stay human to turn back to their Zygon form. So yeah, it was interesting. I liked how it wasn't the whole species that was like, we're gonna take over the world. It was just like a select few, and I thought that was very relevant to what's going on in the world today. But that was a nice change from having this, you know, all of the Daleks want to kill the Doctor or destroy the world, But this one was just like only some of them do, and how do we deal with this problem of this select few? But it was an interesting solution that they had with the Osgood box and the Doctor being all sneaky, and the part where Clara is actually the Clara that we start seeing in the episodes is actually Zygon Clara. Didn't catch that until everyone else caught it, I guess, in the show. So that was interesting. But yeah, that's really all that I have for the Zygon episodes. He still has his sonic sunglasses, so I guess it doesn't seem like he's going back to the screwdriver, so my screwdriver is now going to be irrelevant. But yeah, that's pretty much it for those. I think there's 2 more episodes that I have to watch, and that's the end of the season, I think. And then there's the Christmas special, which, oh gosh, that means I have to watch those episodes before the Christmas special, because I'm probably going to watch that with my parents. But yeah, so that is all of Doctor Who, and that's all of that I have for episode 42. Sorry about the delay again, just couldn't find time to record, and now that it's getting dark early, I can't record after work, so yeah, but it's out now. I should be able to do another episode in 2 weeks. Hopefully I don't come down with another cold. And yeah, that's all I have. So social media stuff, I'm Eliana Knits on Ravelry, Unperfect529 on Twitter and Instagram, Pinterest, etc., etc. And there's a group on Ravelry that you can join, Knits and Stuff podcast, and everything will be in the show notes, which are at knitsandstuff.wordpress.com. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.